Every Saturday morning, I make pancakes for my granddaughter. It's our little tradition, blueberry pancakes, a warm hug, and her laughter filling the kitchen. But one morning, something broke inside me. I looked at her, smiling like always, and I couldn't remember her name. Not for a second. My chest tightened. I felt cold. That moment changed my life, asterisk. The doctor said it was age. I said it was the statins. They told me I needed them because my LDL cholesterol was too high. But no one told me that lowering it too much could rob me of my memories. No one said that the brain needs fat, that there's a link between cholesterol and Alzheimer's. And no one warned me that statins can deplete CoQ10, a nutrient that protects both your heart and your mind. In today's story, I'll show you how I turn things around. I'll share the cholesterol myths I broke free from, and how I got my memory and my mornings back. Like this video if you've ever questioned the pills you've been given. Subscribe now, and don't miss minute 27. I'll reveal the test that saved my brain, and it might save yours too. Let me ask you something. If the body really wanted to kill you, why would it make cholesterol on its own? Every single day. That's not a joke. Your liver makes 75 to 80% of your cholesterol, whether you eat bacon or broccoli. Because your body needs it to survive. The brain is over 60% fat, and cholesterol is what wraps every single nerve cell, helping signals travel smoothly. Your heart cells are built from it. Every hormone your body makes, testosterone, estrogen, even vitamin D, comes from cholesterol. So how did something so vital become the villain? The twist? It's not about cholesterol levels. It's about damage. Imagine your blood vessels are garden hoses. Every time you eat too much sugar, breathe in toxins, or stress too much, tiny cracks form in the hose. That's where LDL cholesterol shows up. Not to harm you, but to patch the leak. LDL is not the enemy. It's the emergency team. It tries to save you. And HDL cholesterol? It's the cleanup crew. It carries away the leftover cholesterol once the job is done. But here's the danger. If you don't stop the damage, poor diet, smoking, stress, your body sends more LDL, more patches, until it clogs. Cholesterol isn't the problem. It's the warning sign. The real threat isn't cholesterol. It's ignoring the cracks. If you've ever been told to lower cholesterol, no matter what, type "warning" in the comments. Let's see how many of us were told the same. And stay with me, because at minute 27, I'll show you the test that proves how healthy your arteries really are. Asterisk. Let me take you back to 1977. A single report changed the way millions of people eat, and it was based on a lie. That year, the US government released dietary guidelines warning everyone to reduce saturated fat and cholesterol. Suddenly, eggs were bad. Butter was dangerous. And the food industry? They saw an opportunity. They gave us low-fat everything, yogurts, cereals, cookies. But what did they replace the fat with? Sugar. For the next 40 years, we ate less fat, and got fatter. Heart disease didn't disappear. Alzheimer's didn't vanish. Instead, they exploded. And here's the twist, the scientist who pushed the cholesterol theory, Ansel Keys, cherry-picked data. He ignored countries where people ate fat and had no heart disease. Real research, later buried, showed no direct link between saturated fat and heart disease. In fact, the brain needs cholesterol. It helps make acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter vital for memory. So when you cut fat, you don't just cut calories. You cut brain fuel. And what about statin side effects? Memory loss, muscle damage, even increased risk of diabetes. So why are they still pushed? Money. Statins are a $15 billion industry. The truth about cholesterol and heart health was hijacked. But it's not too late to take back control. Comment truth if you've been told fat was the enemy. And stay tuned, because in just a few minutes, I'll reveal how I reversed my cholesterol naturally, with pancakes, believe it or not. The doctor looked at my numbers and said, "You need statins, or you're risking a heart attack." But what if I told you? My recovery began with a pancake. That morning, I made my mix: oats, chia seeds, a handful of blueberries, and a drizzle of olive oil instead of butter. Why? Because these aren't just ingredients. They're soldiers. Oats contain beta-glucan, a fiber that lowers LDL cholesterol naturally. Chia seeds and olive oil give me omega-3s, the anti-inflammatory fat that boosts HDL cholesterol. Blueberries fight oxidative stress, a key driver of arterial damage. But I didn't stop at breakfast. I built a routine. I walk 20 minutes every morning. I meditate for 10 minutes to lower cortisol. I eat colorful veggies, lentils, and healthy fats daily. And most importantly, I ditched processed food. No sugar bombs. No fake oils. Slowly, my numbers changed. My LDL went down. My HDL rose. My energy returned. But here's the twist. I didn't just fix my cholesterol. I changed my identity. From old man on pills to grandpa who walks, thinks sharp, and makes killer pancakes. This is what I call a habit identity loop. Don't act healthy to be someone else. Become someone who acts healthy, because that's who you are. If any of these changes feel doable, comment, "I can start today." And don't go yet, because in this segment, I'll tell you about the 3 deadly habits after 60 that cancel out even the best cholesterol efforts. One of them, you probably did this morning. You eat right. You walk every day. Your blood tests look fine. But something still feels off. Why? Because even the best diet can't protect you. If your daily habits are quietly working against you. Let me show you 3 surprising habits that sabotage your heart health, even if you eat clean. Number 1, you skip breakfast, or worse, just have coffee. When you wake up, your body's cortisol spikes. If you don't eat, your stress hormones stay elevated, leading to inflammation, higher LDL, and blood pressure surges. Instead, start your day with healthy fats and fiber, avocado toast, chia pudding, or oatmeal. Number 2, you go to sleep after 11 p.m. Late sleep disrupts melatonin and insulin balance. That raises blood sugar, lowers HDL, and weakens artery repair. Aim for a 10 p.m. bedtime. It's not just for kids, it's for hearts over 60. Number 3, you vent stress by scrolling bad news. Doom scrolling before bed raises cortisol and triggers chronic inflammation, the silent killer behind arterial damage. Try a 20-minute walk, or even watching nature videos. Yes, there's real science on how they lower heart risk. These habits don't scream danger. But they chip away at your health, quietly, every day. Drop a comment if you're guilty of any of these: night owl, news scroller, or coffee first. And hey, don't go yet. I've prepared a free printable, the 7-day morning heart reset plan. It's my exact routine, and it's coming at the end of this video, along with something special. A memory trick that might help you recall names, like I finally did with my granddaughter. And then it happened. I said her name out loud, Emily. She turned, smiled, and said, "You remembered, Grandpa." That moment wasn't just about memory. It was about recovery. It was about becoming the man I used to be, and the man I still could be. I used to think health was about medicine. Now I know, it's about identity. About believing that even at 76, your story isn't over. You see, my recovery wasn't just numbers on a blood test. It was the morning I woke up and wanted to go for a walk. The day I chose lentil soup over fast food, and didn't miss the fries. The moment I realized I am not a patient. I am a protector. If you've made it here, I want to thank you. And I want to ask something small. Comment your age, and the one habit you're most proud of. And don't forget to subscribe, because next week I'll share the 5 foods I eat every week to protect my heart and sharpen my mind. Download your free 7-day heart reset plan below, it's waiting in the description. Until next time, this is Harold Bennett, reminding you. The strongest hearts are not the youngest. They're the ones that never stopped caring.